Yes, sir, we can hear.
Okay, all right. See, regarding Dunning, right? So tell me, Dunning, for which cases Dunning should be applicable?
Reminders are dunning, but nothing but.
Dunning is nothing but
Reminders, reminder
Dunning
for
is
due to the, yeah,
reminder
for
notice to
due,
our business partners.
sorry, sir.
Reminder notice to our business partners. Okay. Dunning is nothing but reminder notice to our business partners. Okay. Tell me complete Dunning. Tell me. Anyone? Hello. Is my voice is clear? Hello, Aruna.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. See,
Yes,
Dunning.
sir. We
Yeah.
have an idea about dunning is nothing but a reminder to business partners, and based on that different levels, we have to send in the letters, dunning letters to the business partner based on that time. Within the due date, we have to send some dunning letter with some by add that some interest or some payments, and after that we have 9 levels we have to do that dunning. Based on those levels, we have sent the notices to the business partner.
Okay. See, Dunning is nothing but Dunning. Dunning means reminder notice to our business partners. So why we are sending reminder notice to business partner? Because invoice is due already. Okay, invoice is outstanding. So we are sending reminder to the customers. So please pay the invoice. Okay, like that we are sending reminder notice. In SAP, how many Dunning notice we can define? Maximum. How many Dunning notice we can send to the customers? Vendors. Maximum Dunning notice how many in SAP? 9 Dunning notice we can send.
9.
Okay, but companies will send 4 to 5 Dunning notices. Okay, so Dunning is applicable to partially paid, partially credited, partially paid invoice, vendor credit memo, customer credit memo, down payments. Okay,
Sir,
Dunning.
your voice is not audible, sir.
My voice is audible or not? Anyone, please tell me.
Yeah, it's totally clear, sir.
Okay. See, Dunning is applicable to check your network, Aruna. Dunning is applicable to partially credited, partially paid invoice, down payments. Okay. Dunning is applicable to down payments, partially credited, partially paid invoice, credit memos, debit memos. Okay. So these are the scenarios are there in the Dunning only. So for interview point of view, you need to tell. So I was tested out. So down payments down payments scenario, partially credited, partially paid invoice, and customer invoice, and also credit memo invoice. That's enough. Okay, Dunning, total Dunning, maximum Dunning we can define SAP 9. But according to the company requirement, we can define only 4 or 5. 4. Any one, 4 or 3 are just to say number, not 4 or 5. Got my point? The next step is what is the configurations? What is the configuration for Dunning? Dunning procedure, Dunning area, company code level, sales are generally prefer company code level. So, and Dunning intervals. Dunning intervals means time difference between one reminder notice to another reminder notice. What is the difference? That is the Dunning reminder notice. Dunning charges. Okay, Dunning charges. Dunning interest. Interest. Dunning charges. Interest. Okay. These are the things.
Sir,
Ah.
dunning charges की dunning interest की difference ఏంటి అంటే dunning interest means next change the dunning level, so we have to increase the interest, right?
See, Dunning interest means, so if you define 4 Dunning notices according to the business requirement, so for first 2, you are not calculating the interest. Dunning 1 and 2 as per the company requirement. And third Dunning notice, you want to calculate the interest, then interest percentage or interest amount need to give. That limit to the client will share you. Okay. Charge means extra charges. So charge is different and interest is different. So minimum charges, like if you take a credit card, okay, so if you're not paid in time, so they will charge some amount extra. So if still not paid, I mean they are sending 3 reminder notice, still not paid, they will impose interest. Charge plus interest. Okay. So Dunning forms with interest and without interest forms are there. Dunning forms. So generally Dunning forms will be created by ABAP. We need to do customization for Dunning forms. This concept I will tell you in RISE. Okay, forms, workflows, these things will be covered in the RISE part. What is next? What is next? Dunning forms. It's okay. Next thing is Dunning charge, Dunning form, interest. Dunning forms. In customer master data, we need to give the Dunning procedure. So if Dunning procedure are not assigned in the customer master data, then what happened? If Dunning procedure is not assigned in the customer master data, what happened? Dunning notice will not pick, right? Okay.
We can't send the notices to customer, right, sir?
Okay, so if you want to stop the Dunning letters to customer, what we need to do? I want to stop. See, I want to send 10 Dunning notice to the customers. Okay, so total I have 10 customers. I want to send only 8 customers. Two customers I don't want to send a Dunning notice. Then what we need to do?
Sir, in case for one customer we are sending what you said, like 10 dunning notices, still we didn't get any reply. What we have to do next?
See, keep on impose your charges. Finally, if they're not paid, then send the legal notice. Okay. See, 4 Dunning notice applicable, then you need to send 4 Dunning notice. If still not he paid, so company will call back to him. They will connect to the third party agencies to collect the amount. Okay, still they paid, still they not recovered some amount, then the company will take legal action. Okay. Dunning, nobody ask any questions. Okay, Dunning they will ask you only Dunning Dunning charges, Dunning interest, interval gap, company code level or sales organization level. Area is a company code level. What is Dunning key? What is Dunning key? Where we need to find this Dunning key option? So Dunning key that we can see in customer master data as well as in customer master data we see Dunning key option. Class level now 10 minutes. Wait. Okay. 30 minutes పడుతుంది ఒకసారి వెయిట్ చేస్తారా ఈ లోపల ఎక్కడ వచ్చేస్తాను ఉంటారా ఓకే ఓకే సో Dunning key Dunning charge Dunning key and Dunning charge Dunning key is nothing but, so at the time of invoice also we see Dunning key option. So if you go to FBL1N, FBL5N and check the invoice, you can double click on the invoice, you will see edit option, Dunning key option also there. We can stop the Dunning letter. Dunning key will be used. You want to stop the Dunning letter and third Dunning notice. Like the customer is already paid second two Dunning notice and okay, so customer is already we have sent two Dunning notice to customers. At third Dunning notice we want to stop. Okay, then we can use this option.
The dunning key is nothing but to use for start and stop for sending the dunning notices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if you opt the Dunning key option, then you cannot send the customers. Okay, this is a Dunning key. So most of the questions the interview will ask you these questions only. You got it right? Withholding tax. So tell me some sessions in the withholding tax which is applicable to your company. Which sessions applicable to your company? So it is which kind of what kind of business your company is dealing. For that, which sessions are applicable. That is very important. So TDS means tax deduction at source. That means you are paying advance. Okay, by way of TDS. Salary. So salary every month your employer is deducting some amount and paying to the government. It is one kind of advance tax. It is an income tax in India. Okay. It is one kind of income tax in India. Salary is a income tax in India. Okay. Salary is one kind of income tax in India. We are paying advance to the government. We are paying advance to the government. It's a income tax in India. One kind of advance tax. Okay. The next step. Salary is one kind of income tax. Rent. So rent for rent also TDS applicable. So here sessions are there. So these so many sessions. TDS means tax deduction at source. Source means specific source of incomes. These are all specific source of income. Every source of income have this section. Every source of income have section and rates also there. TDS rates. These are the TDS rates. These are the sessions. Every source of income has rates 5%, 10%, 5%, 20%, like that. Okay. So this is called source of specific source of income. Okay. So you need to remember for these sessions, at least you need to pick and choose 5 sessions and then tell to the interviewer. So these are the session applicable to my business, our business. Okay. The TDS rates and the TDS journal entries. So tell me TDS payable is a liability or asset? TDS journal entries. Okay, so when say this is the entry. So if TDS is not applicable, so threshold limit is there. So for threshold limit like 30,000, if your amount is 25,000, you are not charged the threshold limit. Hence, no TDS. If TDS is applicable, then TDS comes into current asset, current liability. So this is the entry. Okay, and payment is done. This is the entry. So TDS entries are very important for the interview. So need to prepare the journal entries for TDS. Okay. So you need to prepare the journal entries for TDS. So prepare the journal entries. Prepare the sessions first. If you want to explore things in the withholding tax, sessions plays very important. And then next step is the next step is so interview will ask you what is the difference between class A withholding tax and external withholding tax. So here are the differences. So you can see class A withholding tax and extended withholding tax. Withholding tax and outgoing payment, TDS and incoming payment, TDS at the time of invoice. So here some functionality is there. Class A withholding tax, yes. External withholding tax, no. Yes and no. Okay. Rounding rules, accumulation, maximum minimum amount, certificate number, certification formula, etc. These are all the class A withholding tax. These are all class A withholding. So rounding rules, no. Okay, no. Here as that means these fields are not there in the class. Some fields are there, some fields are not there in the classic. Classic means old systems. Extended is new. Right now we are using extended withholding tax, not classic. So interview will ask you what are the fields there in the classic withholding tax and not there in the what are the fields there in the extended withholding tax and not there in the classic withholding. The difference they will ask you. See, if you look at in India, withholding tax is a income tax. If you look at other countries, withholding tax is also some kind of indirect tax. So withholding tax applicable countries, America, Europe, Asia. Okay, America, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Europe, United Kingdom, Slovakia, Asia, India, the Philippines, South Korea, Thailand, etc. So here, America, Europe, and Asia. These are the countries, right? These are the countries. So withholding tax is place. These are the countries. For this countries, withholding tax is different. Okay, so Indian context is a TDS income tax, but other context we need to read the respective countries' legal local requirements. How the TDS will be calculated, that we need to check, and we need to take KT plan from the client and end users. What are the configurations we have in withholding tax countries? First, we need to define country and the city. So withholding tax case means sessions. So what kind of sessions applicable to withholding tax? And invoice posting. So these are all invoice posting, right? So withholding tax here calculate gross amount wise in India. Some countries they will calculate net amount. Some countries they will calculate tax amount. This is the tax amount, this net amount, tax amount, some fields you will see in classic withholding tax. So net amount field is available. Tax amount field is available. But tax, TDS on tax amount is not there. But in extended withholding tax is there. Okay, so accumulation. Accumulation means the total how you are calculating declaration, quarterly basis or monthly basis or yearly basis. Okay, that is accumulation. Okay, so total overall declaration, overall TDS is calculated based on total year wise. So that is the reason we need to take year. Recipient types. Withholding tax is applicable to invoices and payments also. Define withholding tax of payment processing. This is done. Recipient types means other party. You are providing service, other party should be company or other than company. Okay, you need to define withhold invoice type and payment type. We need to define the recipient types. Okay, income types. So income types means here what kind of income serious applicable? Contract, commission, provision, rent, etc. Business place and business place. This kind of requirement you will see in real time. So business place requirement will be more in the real time. Session, business place and session codes. Factory calendar. So tax due dates. Okay, tax due dates. Okay, these are the tax due dates. Tax codes. Okay, and minimum maximum amount for withholding tax codes. Assign withholding tax type to company codes. So activate action withholding tax. Create GL accounts. Okay, so assigning backend, we need to define the GL accounts. So these are the remittance chalana. Remittance chalana, maintain number ranges, assign number range to groups, to maintain number ranges groups. So these are the remittance chalana configurations. So then you post the entry in vendor master. So you need to update the withholding tax information. If you not update this information, you will get error. Error means withholding tax will not be counted. In vendor master, we need to assign the respective withholding tax types, tax codes, etc. If you not assign, then you will see errors. DL will not be counted. So posting. So business place, you are tracking this expenditure through business place and session codes with both are interlinked, and you can submit the remittance chalana. So session codes and business area wise. For remittance chalana, so create we need to use this code. Once we post the transaction, to take this document and give the business place and session code and session 190C vendor. Okay, this information. Then you will see the chalana like this. Chalana should be created. Okay. Then this is the finally this will not be worked out here in my system. This is the TDS chalana submission to the bank. Under bank chalana. Bank chalana T codes important. So this video I will upload. I uploaded already in my YouTube channel. So how to create chalana etc. You will see in my YouTube channel. This is one kind of issue resolved. Okay, chalana creation. Just check this two documents. Sorry. TDS chalana creation. How to create chalana creation? You'll see. Okay. So maximum case. So interview will ask you TDS configuration. Okay, TDS configuration, TDS journal entries, TDS journal entries, remittance chalana confirmation. That's enough. That's enough. Nothing change. So interview will ask you the same questions. Regarding TDS, there is no scenarios. Okay, so TDS configuration they will ask you, and TDS sessions, TDS rates, TDS configuration. You need to tell all the configurations, total configurations. I will share your document right away. Okay, guys, today I have another work. I will get back to Monday. Thank you. This is the TDS and
సార్ మొన్నే ఫెస్టివల్ కదా సార్ నో హాలిడే
Monday చేసుకుంటారా ఫెస్టివల్ మీ ఇష్టం సెలవు ఇవ్వమంటే ఇచ్చేస్తాను ఓకే సెలవు మండే ఓకేనా రైట్